are on to our next and wonderful guest. There's an interesting play running now through October 2nd at the Best Medicine Rep Theater in Gaithersburg, Maryland. The Trip is a play about four girlfriends who take 2 cross-country trips 20 years apart, and what they discover about themselves and life. And joining us now is the play's director, Yvonne Paretzky. Welcome to Community Watch and Comment. Are you there?
I am here. Can you hear me?
There you were. I think you were muted.
I was muted.
But you are now unmuted and unmuted.
Right.
Good to have you with us. So
good to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, it's a pleasure. It's an interesting name for your company. Tell us about, before we get to the minutiae of the play, how'd you come up with the name Best Medicine Rep Theater?
Well, I didn't. It was come up with by its founders, John Morgello and Stan Levin, because they only do comedy. Because the best medicine for everything is laughter.
Oh boy, is that true or what?
Yeah, and particularly now.
So are you telling me that this company specializes in
comedies,
in laughter, in comedy? That's so wonderful. I love it.
Yep.
That's really great. I've been talking recently about the image for Buddhism is the fat laughing Buddha, right?
Yep.
And then I was thinking, someone needs to do. Maybe you guys could do it. Maybe this theater company could do it. Someone need to. Did Jesus have any humor? I bet he might have. Possibly.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
But it's never talked about. It's not, the icon for Christianity is Jesus, nailed to a cross, and the icon for Buddhism is this fat laughing Buddha. Which religion would you choose? I mean, it's just like, come on. There's wonderful little cartoon. I saw two Martians landing in their flying saucer on the planet, and they see the crucifixion off in the distance, and they go, I think we need to get out of here.
Right.
I mean, I understand that Jesus embodies love, and that's wonderful, but there's just no humor. And the humor, is extremely important.
It's incredibly important. Humor makes you stay alive. It really is the best medicine. And I think that may be why, they always say that the best comics are always had really difficult lives because they have to keep laughing. If they don't keep laughing, they're going straight into the gutter. Like
Peter Sellers probably had a difficult childhood, and on and on and on.
And on and on and on.
And on and on.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it's.
Well, that's wonderful. I didn't realize what the best medicine referred to. That's what a wonderful idea for a theater company. Fantastic.
Yes.
So let's talk. We're a little short on time. Talk about the play.
About the Trip. It was written by playwright Crystal V. Rhodes, and it's about 4, I'm going to say young women because I'm at the stage in my life where anybody, who's under 50 is young.
Exactly.
Right? So it's 4 young women who are about 30 years old, and they've been planning to take a cross-country trip since they were teenagers. And they do, and they head off from Chicago, their hometown, and it kind of, things come out. The road is not always smooth. And 20 years later, they take another cross-country trip to try to resolve some of the issues that came up 20 years before.
What an interesting format. That's wonderful.
And it's, Yes, it is a comedy. It is written as a comedy. There's lots of laughter, I have to say. And I've seen it probably more than anyone else and read it because I had to read it before I directed it, and then I had to direct it. And then I was at all the rehearsals, and I'm still laughing. And I said
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and I said to the stage manager one night, I said, should I still be laughing after this? How? And she said, yeah. She said, because I'm sitting over there and I'm laughing, and we have heard it 1,000 times. And it's a credit to the cast, actually.
I used to play backup in Las Vegas back in the day.
Did you really?
Yeah, I played Jerry Lewis, among others, and he did the exact same show every night. And he'd come back to town months later and do the exact same show. I knew all the lines, and I was still laughing. There was just something about it,
Yeah, the cast, they are absolutely magnificent, if I must say so myself. I was very particular about the casting because I knew it had to be cast correctly.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And it was. I mean, they're splendid.
I think I'm going to have to get up there.
I think you should.
We're going to have to end it there, but the trip is running Friday and Saturday evenings at 7 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday afternoons at 2:30. It's running now through October 2nd at the Best Medicine Repertory or Best Medicine Rep Theater. Go to their website for more information and tickets. It's up in Gaithersburg. And thank you so much.
And thank you, Dave.
Yvonne, for joining us. It's been fun.
I appreciate it. And everybody come out and have a good laugh.